Good morning to everybody. Here is Earth Measured speaking. I wanted to make a video today about the theory of everything. It can seem a bit too big for us, but it is not. We will see that we can understand all things in relation with the flat earth, and it is necessary, I think it is necessary to do it because we want to be sure that all our model, all our theories about the flat earth are correct. And to do this we have to understand if they are if our model is in harmony with all physics. So we have to understand if there is an element that can explain all forces that are acting on flat earth, the gravitational force, the electric force or field, the magnetic force or field, the strong nuclear force, the weak nuclear force, and then we have to understand the structure of the matter, the atoms, how they are built. Can we explain it with all what we have seen till now about the Earth? About the Earth we have seen till now the measures of it, the distances of the tropics, the diameter of the Earth. We have already understood the age of the Sun, the trajectory of the Sun, how the Sun is made. We have spoken about the Moon, the planets, and then about the dome, the firmament, the stars, how they are made. And we have to go deeply in the structure of the matter. We have to go to understand all the forces that are working on the flat earth, to understand if this physics, this new physics that we are building, is correct or not. So we can start with the gravity force. We will try to understand in this video and in the next videos that I will do how the gravity force works on flat earth. Many flat earthers from the very beginning in 2015, when I have started to study the flat earth, say that gravity is buoyancy, but it is not enough to say this. Buoyancy is the Archimedes principle, but it is not enough to explain how gravity works. So, do exist an element that can explain this? I made the hypothesis that the aether, we have already spoken about the aether, can help us to understand how gravity works on flat earth. Aether, if you do not remember, you can go in my previous videos in which I have already spoken about the aether. Aether is the mean in which the light and all the electromagnetic radiation move. Aether is formed by aetherons, the particles that are constituting this mean in which the light moves, and aether could create the gravity force if does exist a wind of aether, a vertical wind of aether that is moving downward and is pushing all masses. Is it possible to verify this? I was very amazed when I discovered that an experiment to check if this vertical wind of aether exists, an experiment in this very particular direction has been already made. A guy named Martin Gruzenik, that was a student of Paul Laviolette, that is a professor studying the aether, has made an experiment with an interferometer. He has made exactly the same experiment made by Michelson-Morley to check the existence of the aether, but on another plane. Michelson-Morley made this experiment on a flat plane, horizontal plane, while Gruzenik made this experiment on a vertical plane. Michelson-Morley used an interferometer pointing a ray of a laser ray in the direction of motion of the Earth in its rotation around the Sun, and then in the opposite direction, proving that the resulting wave exiting from the interferometer was not changing. So they said, Michelson and Morley, they said that the ether doesn't exist, because they was not even supposing that the Earth could be motionless. So they said, okay, the ether doesn't exist, and then Einstein arrived to say that it is not possible to check the motion of the Earth with an optical experiment, and he arrived to say, okay, the speed of light is 300,000 kilometers per second in all system of references. And this led to the creation of the relativity. Sorry for my English. But this guy, Grusenik, has done this experiment. This is a page of my book that will exit in the first month of 2020. The title is Dossier 111, The Real Measures of the Flat Earth. It is in English. I have not translated it by myself, but I have been helped in this. Grusenik used an interferometer. Here we have the light source, a laser beam, that hit a splitter. The splitter divided the beam in two different beams, one toward this mirror, one toward this mirror. These two distances are different, and when they match together again on the splitter, they are summed, are put together with interference, and the resulting wave hits the viewer. Here the sensor, and Grusenik has made this on this plane. These blue lines are the wind of aether, okay, and this beam is going exactly in the opposite direction, and Grusenik saw that by rotating the interferometer on this plane, the resulting wave on the viewer, here hitting the viewer, were changing. He proved this way the fact that there is an aether wind that is clearly influencing the laser beam that is moving against the direction of the aether wind. So when I saw this experiment, I was really amazed, because it is really proving that there is something moving in vertical direction downward and pushing us. And this wind is a wind of ether, because it is influencing, clearly proved by this experiment, is influencing the motion of light. So Einstein was saying that the space-time is influencing the motion of light around the masses. It is not correct. There is only a vertical wind independent from all other masses, a vertical wind that is influencing the motion of light, but also is forming the gravitational force. So in next videos that I will do, I will try to explain how this aether wind is forming and how it acts over masses. It is a quite long path that we have to run, but we will succeed. Okay? Thank you for following me in this video, and I hope that you will continue to follow me. If you have not done it yet, please subscribe. Bye bye, good Sunday and a good vacation if you have. Bye, ciao.